Okay, Taurus. So keep in mind, these are the original zodiacs, the 13, before they changed them over to the 12 and removed the Fiacus. I'm not going to read the cards over no more, or the dates or anything like that. You could do your own research, Taurus. Let's see. On horseback, would that be symbolic for the Sun card? It's chilly outside. You got to get your heat somewhere. Maybe you're thinking of moving, or maybe there's something going on with your house. Maybe it's one of the older versions of the house that needs, I don't know if you have a fireplace or something like that. What can we get for Taurus? Yeah, probably thinking of leaving or traveling or going somewhere. You may not have liked the outcome of whatever situation that you're in right now, but you seem positive about it. There's a lot of things ingrained in your brain from a young age to get you through whatever towers or any kind of moments that you've had to deal with. There's some loose ends that you still got to tie up though. All right. All that's pointed out to me right now for that one, 6 of Swords. You may not have the means for it right now, or maybe other people don't think you have the means to do whatever it is that you need to do. I think you do, because there's always a way. You can use your gifts, talents, and abilities to build whatever you need for yourself so that you can get out of a situation, especially if it's unfavorable. She's clutching on to that yellow cloth there, which again, symbolic for solar plexus, inner child energy. That could have held you back a little bit as well, Taurus, if you've been dealing with some things and going through some inner child turmoil. And when I place this down, it's almost like I covered up the older version, the woman with her head down. So whatever you're still battling through, you may not want other people to see that version of yourself right at this time. What else can we get for Taurus? You're lovely, whoever it is. No justice. Justice in the reverse. Something's not being brought in due to the fact that somebody's not balancing a situation out. I don't know if this is you or this is somebody else that you're dealing with, but something's not balanced, so it's not bringing in the justice that you're seeking at this time. Can we get a little bit more on the justice in reverse? Wish fulfillment. Well, that's what your goals are. And this card always reminds me of inner child healing as well. The whole idea of chakras, rainbow, alignment, battling through certain things to get to the end result of something. Creating a foundation, creating a monument. Is there some sort of statue? Statue? Statue. What would you need a statue for? To symbolize something? Maybe you have certain little figurines or something on your shelf that symbolize the happiness that you've experienced in the past, whether this be for a relationship or something like that. Maybe you're wanting that sort of thing to come back. Could have a bit of shame tied up to this, because this woman over here, doesn't have to be a woman I'm speaking to, but this woman over here, she never shows her face in the card. She never shows what it is that she's walking away from, or in this case, like sailing away from. She never really truly shows her emotions or anything that she's gone through. What's this justice in reverse? We got the 10 of Cups in the upright. So you want justice for a situation that happened in the past. Any kind of inner fears that you're dealing with, it looks like that you're getting through them quite swimmingly, just fine. You've battled it off before. You're a very strong individual, okay, Taurus? You've been through quite a bit. You want peace, but you're also willing to partner up with certain people that almost like this lion, that have very strong beliefs or very strong opinions on things, not afraid to like chew your fucking head off, sort of energy I'm getting from that. The things that you went through definitely have gained you certain status. What's this 10 of Cups in the upright? Came over strength. 2 of Coins. So you could be dealing with somebody that's passed, or somebody that spiritually you're battling against. It's between the two. So this could also be logic and emotion. So your 2 hemispheres of your brain, logic and emotion, you could be battling it out between the 2 of them. Got the 2 of Coins. This one's leaving me a little perplexed at this one, because you got like mixed communication. Maybe somebody's saying something to you in the form of strength, but then they have an ulterior motive. Because all I'm getting is this lion here with the open mouth. And she's leaning in to listen, or she's partnering up with this, or she's wanting to be courageous and everything like that. But at the same time, you've got this like juggling energy. Maybe you want to bring in the justice. This is also giving me the whole idea of balancing too. See his hands? It's also giving me the whole idea of the balance as well. Okay? Let me get a little more clarity on Taurus. Silly. Weak in intellect, foolish or unwise. So you could see somebody else's words as silly, or maybe they see your words as silly. Whatever this is you're dealing with individuals that either appear to have a weak intellect or see you as a weak-minded individual. Foolish, almost like the fool-like energy. Now, why would that play into the whole 10 of Cups? That would be inner child. Again, like this 9 of Coins, which is usually independent, but it's in the reverse. And she's clinging to this little sachet or this little piece of cloth here that's yellow, but it's in the reverse. Not wanting people to see that side of you, or feeling shameful in some sort of way with the whole head bowed down of others seeing you in that sort of energy. There's nothing wrong with that energy though. I mean, unless you're like running around with your face full of cake and you're acting a fool and you're actually being childish in an adult version body. I mean, there's nothing wrong with embracing your inner child. That's what gives you the creativity. That's what gives you your independence, their free thinking mind. That's what gives you this 9 of Coins energy. But it's in the reverse. And the fact that it's in the reverse has created this almost like injustice. There's no balance there. Can we get a little bit more on that? Our. Pertaining to or belonging to us, our, is used when non-noun follows. So the whole idea of sharing something, ours. It's ours to hold. It's ours. This could have to do with hours as well in the form of time. Maybe a lot of time has passed since you've been dealing with this individual, or these, could be more than one, but I'm only seeing one so far. Hours. Maybe whatever burdens that you're holding, you believe it to be split up amongst yourself and another individual. So whatever your shame is, their shame is. Whatever your injustice is, their injustice is. Whatever your codependency is, their codependency is. This could be like a dynamic of family or friend or somebody that you have clung to out of security, almost like a security blanket. This could be somebody that you rely on to keep your 10 of Cups, but there's no balance there. You need to be able to start your own new beginnings too. Keep that in mind. Cohesion. Act of sticking together. Okay. The attraction by which bodies are kept together. Coherence. Yeah, so even if this isn't like a love life or a person that you're in a relationship with, whatever this is, this could be sticking to the idea of somebody that's no longer with you, or just holding on to that whole Ten of Cups energy. Whatever you're holding on to should be in the upright, the Justice and the Nine of Coins. It shouldn't be in the reverse unless there's some sort of guilt or shame or something that's tied up to that, or something that you're carrying, some sort of burden. But you have more than enough strength here. But you do feel like you're kind of push and pull between either you or the spiritual side of you. This could be between religion and spirituality. I want to say faith. Maybe your faith in yourself or faith in whatever is to come. Shame. No fucking way that I just looked at that. Painful sensation, excited by guilt, disgrace, or reproach, disgrace, shaming or shamed, to make ashamed, to disgrace. I literally just flipped to that. I don't know if you could see that. Maybe you could pause it, but like actuality, shame. Can we get a little bit more on this whole idea of shame? I don't know why we got to go into this, but I am all about the healing. I do consider myself an intuitive reader, healer. I do use the cards, the energies, everything I've learned in my entire life to help others get through any kind of trauma or any kind of negative energies. And that's kind of what my whole shtick, whatever you want to call it. I focus a lot on that. So I don't get too much into like the petty stuff. I don't get too much into people's personal like details. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I don't get into the whole drama aspect of things that much. I don't enjoy that in my own life. I like to be calm about certain things that I'm reading. I like to make sure. Maybe you like to make sure other people are okay too. But what I'm sensing here is maybe you've been keeping something quiet for a while, but it's created an instability. Maybe you don't want to face this person with open jaws, but you still partner with them, or you still share something with them. This Ten of Cups energy. So you could not want to lose that, right? But ultimately, when we self-sabotage, it doesn't help. Okay, this came out over top of Strength, the World card in the reverse. All right, she's meant to share certain things. She holds the baton, almost like passing. They have little inscriptions on them, and you have all the guidance from the different books in the etheric realm. So that could be Akashic records as well. You have more than enough wisdom and knowledge, and you are a star in your own right. But for some reason, the World in reverse over Strength, that to me tells me that you may not be acting a certain way out of fear or out of some sort of shame, maybe even possibly. I noticed that the braid automatically in her hair, you could want to braid your hair. That would be symbolic out of protection too. Maybe your higher self, if you're not fully in touch with that, is trying to get you to do certain things to protect your energy, even if you're dealing with another individual. But it's weird because this almost feels like it is a fear, but it's not. It almost feels like it is a choice, but it's not. It should be. What can we get for the Nine of Coins in reverse? What are you not looking at? You don't want to toss that away. Two Cups in reverse. A failed relationship, a relationship in the past, something that you shared once with another. So maybe this is a next of kin. Maybe this is a child of yours that you still share something with from a past relationship. Pardon me. Get to the nitty gritty of it. What do you want to get to? Got the Leo in reverse. The Serpent's in reverse. Everything they share, the cups are upside down. Why would you still have the Ten of Cups? So you hold on, you cling to something. This could be a memory. But for the 9 of Coins, your independence. Your independence should be in the upright. If you're no longer with this person, unless you're holding on to old... Can we get something... Island Time Wellness cards for couples or singles? What do we got for this? 2 of Cups in the reverse over the 9 of Coins. Taurus. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Talking, interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives. Text, call, email, and hovering. You could be watching somebody else, or somebody else is watching you in your whatever you're taking on. Whatever this is, it's a message that's supposed to come in. So maybe this is a past lover or somebody that you're currently talking to that's reminding you of a past situation, but you got the 2 of Cups in reverse. What else can we get? Whoever it is, they're interested or you're interested. It's not always like a two-way street, right? We did get the 6 of Swords at the very beginning, which sometimes is the energy of somebody coming in to take you away from all this. Kind of like a save-a-me energy. 6 of Swords, this came out over. We got the Runner in a codependent relationship. Fear of intimacy, listening to ego. So somebody that ran, somebody that took off, somebody that left. You could have felt like you were left behind. And then we've got the Snake. I haven't gotten this card in a long time. I don't know if I ever got this card. This is a snake like a cobra, but on flames. All right, so almost like liar. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. You could have dealt with in the past a situation where you were in a relationship that failed. Somebody that took away your independence. Somebody that you were really interested in, but you got some information, either talking to them or you're talking to somebody different now. This seems more of a recent energy, this talking, and this seems like a past energy. Whoever this person is may have had a huge impact on you, and you could be codependent on maybe son or daughter or something like that from the past relationship that didn't prevail, I'm gonna say. What else we got here? You got the Ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. This came out over the World energy and the Strength card. So you're ready to take the next step. You're ready to take the next step somewhere. Preparing for union. Get a little bit more on preparing for union. Almost like a gimme. Preparing for union over the World in the reverse. Why? You could be coming into union with yourself. You could be going through an awakening. The Empress. Okay, yeah. You have more than enough wisdom and knowledge. You sit on a throne with a pillow that's fully pink. Even the trimming is pink. So you have your own crown. You could be worried about the midsection. I don't know why you would be worried about that. I guess if you get into a new relationship, male or female, you could be worried about your physical features. I've never noticed that in the Empress card. Some new thing is coming out here. Almost like as if she's wearing like a tube top or a belly top. Maybe you want to get into belly dancing. Embrace your body, male or female. You want to put your shields down. That's good. So whoever you're talking to could remind you of a past relationship, but keep in mind if this is going to be a repeat, you don't want that. You know already, you're in the Empress energy. You know already what you have been through and what lessons you learned to get to the point that you're at right now. Can we get a little bit more in this talking? Interested, conversing more, awaiting message arrives, text, call, email, and hovering. This has to do with family. 10 of Coins. Maybe you're in close quarters with people. See, in this one, she has, instead of a yellow piece of fabric in her hand, she has a red one. So this is more root chakra. This would be purpose. So maybe you've lost your sense of purpose because the family's not together anymore. You're trying to hold together a family or something like that. Was there like a third party? Is there somebody else? That's what you give me for interested, conversing more. Maybe you want to start a new family? 9 of Swords. No, this is something that was lost. Okay, that's pretty much what was coming to me already. You feel like your happiness is lost, but it's not, because you still have this 10 of Cups. So gratitude. Even if you're suffering right now, you need to get the gratitude attitude, okay? I'm not telling you what to do, but it's very efficient, okay? Because you're all about efficiency. It's very efficient for you to recognize and be grateful for what it is that you do still have, okay? Again with the braid. Always drawn to this braiding. Maybe you deal with hair. Get back into that. Putting yourself in a situation that's uncomfortable. And this one here, she's fully cloaked in red. So it's almost like she went from being independent over here in the reverse. And then we had the 2 of Cups. Don't show them that. In the reverse. And then it has to do with family. And now she's holding the red, like roots. And in this one, she's got a loss and she's cloaked in red. But she also has a dress of purple for the 3rd eye. So you could have seen this coming. You could have been given signs, synchronicities, everything like that. That could be where the shame's coming from, if any. I'm not saying that you do. But that could be where the shame's coming from. The fact that you've seen all this happening and you still let it play out. So now you cling to whatever's in the past, which is not bringing you any fucking justice. Can we get the justice in reverse? A little more clarity on that. Sustenance. So you did it out of necessity. Possibly part of it, not all of it. What's this justice in reverse? You did what you had to do, clearly. And you did things out of lust. No judgment. You really cared for this person. Whether it be lustful or not, you can still develop feelings for a person and create a whole entire family based off of the beginning at lust. Because you were in, at one point, your 9 of Coins energy. So very creative, very seductive, very intelligent, very independent and self-sufficient and sexual. Okay? And yeah, sometimes when people get in relationships, all that shit goes to fucking hell because we lose sense of ourselves, because we're introducing a whole other world. Pretend these are 2 worlds coming together. But in this case, it's the world in reverse. Because that's how you're still feeling. But you're coming up out of that anyways. Because you are this Empress energy. And you know better. Alright? Male or female, you know better. That's the goodness. You're finding yourself. Discovery, act of discovering. That which is found, a verdict. So you know what you need to do. Let me get a couple more cards over here for Taurus. What boundaries have you not set for yourself? Or what boundary didn't you set for yourself in the past that led to that, okay? And thank yourself, love yourself, take care of you. Please do. Past life oracle card for Taurus. I pretty much have the full picture here. I'm seeing most of it. There's a little few details there. Transportation. So you need to move yourself around, whether this be your body or your mind. You need to get agile, get yourself back in the star-like energy, get yourself back in that 9 of Coins energy, because you already got the 10 of Cups energy. Okay. And this still came out too, so you still have the 10 of Coins too. It's being grateful for yourself. And maybe not putting this so much first. Especially if it's battling things. And you got High Priestess or Priest. Yeah, you're capable of doing all this. Responsibility. It's your responsibility. Keep in mind that if these are grown-ass children now, your responsibility is to take care of yourself. You can still help them out, but Egypt ties. Fellow bloodline. Something to do with the eye of Horus. This is evil eye, maybe jealousy. I don't know if this is you being jealous or other people were jealous of you. Maybe this was your ex-partner that ran or left you. Could have left you a little bit confused. It is your rainbow. Do some research on the whole Egyptian ties. High Priestess, Priest. I'm gonna get 4 runes here. Hold on a second. See if I can drink this without spilling it. Normally I have the little thing to place this on, but it's in the kitchen. I don't want to get up because, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to get 4 runes here. These are the Elder Firthark runes, okay? You're going to do the research because there's multiple meaning per rune. You can use runes for healing on yourself. Don't use them against anybody else. Don't use them in any voodoo, witchcraft, magic, or any of that shit. It'll bounce back onto you because there's multiple meanings for them. So it's about intention. These are originally meant for healing and communication. We got the moon card. Okay, this is a blank one. I keep saying the moon card. And we got Sawilo. Okay, so sun, solace. That's this one here. You can look them up. This one. All right. Self-help. Create help. And then we've got, where is it? How did I skip over it? Maybe you're missing something. Leguz. It's Laguz. This one right here. Maybe find humor in some situations. That's good. And last but not least, we have Aiwas, which is strength, which we have that out twice. Okay. Also other meanings as well. It's this one. So Aiwas and Sawilo are very similar, but they're tilted. Okay. So maybe there's different versions to yourself or different ways you see things. Let me get a couple more here. I don't feel the bully energy coming out, jokes aside. I think you want to take the peaceful route, that's for sure. Surrendering energy, but not so much. Like you're still willing to go to battle. You're a high priest or priestess. You're willing to do whatever it takes. What steps can you take to make your situation better? Okay. To get yourself to success. What steps can you take? I got to ask myself that, to reinvent myself constantly, because my little business I created for myself, there's not too many people wanting to spend tons and tons of money on originals for my painting. So maybe you can find a creative way. What's this? Judaism and Jewish terms. A lot of Egypt ties too. It's called tefillin. Phylacteries. Small leather boxes containing parchments inscribed with biblical passages, which are tied by leather straps to the head and left arm of devout Jewish men during their morning prayers. And I'm going to say / women, because women can do it too. So maybe you have to do like a daily prayer. Maybe you have daily prayers, or maybe there's something you keep in a specific box you need to re-look at. This could be going down memory lane, or maybe there's some things you need to purge out there. Stop holding on to them, because they're old negative energies, right? They're not creating any sense of good nostalgia. It's more negative. Beliefs. Ooh. Where is it? Yeah, belief. Belief has a whole list, so I'm just going to scan through, okay? Ideological, religious principle, firmly, dogmatic, differing from orthodox view, virtue, hard work, confident, system, value, society. You could feel a specific cause of being seen a specific way in society. I don't know why it came out like that. Defense or formal justification, a disbeliever, skeptic, establish, fix firmly, so you could be still a little bit bullheaded. Justification, pun intended. Neurotic or belief. Valetudinarianism. Valetudinarianism. Whoa, that's a mouthful. Doxastic, statement of beliefs or principles too. Credo, a creed or testament. These could be old ways of looking at it. But if you're a high priest or priestess, your views, your beliefs, your integrity, everything you hold dear, I mean, you have the courage card too. glue, paste, or other substance for sticking something to a surface. We had that whole idea of sticking to somebody's side even though it's creating some issues. So just be careful with that, okay? That's the most I can do for you right now. Best wishes, Taurus.